As Uganda prepares to commemorate the African Industrialization Day, the Minister of State for Industry David Bahati has revealed how Uganda's industrial sector has realized a significant boost, with the sector now contributing 24.7% to the country's GDP, with the manufacturing alone contributing 16.5%.
The industrial sector is now contributing 27.4% to our GDP. And the manufacturing alone, which is a subsector of the industrial sector, contributes 16.5% to GDP. And also, we contributed a few years ago, the current figures, we are above 7 trillion now towards the collection of Uganda Revenue Authority. The sector employs 1.5 million people.
According to Bahati, the country is now able to produce most of the products which were previously imported from foreign countries.
Uganda now has established sufficient capacity to produce essential products to meet the domestic demand for exports. Some of the products produced locally through the efforts of His Excellency the President and the NRM government include dairy and dairy products, leather products, pharmaceuticals, drugs, textiles, tires, transformers, TVs, electricity meters, cables, industrial refined sugar.
In terms of employment, Bahati says 1.5 million Ugandans are currently employed by the sector. The number of factories has also increased from 83 in 1986 to 8,000 factories across the country. He indicated how the government's target is to establish 30 new factories every year.
The sector employs 1.5 million people and pays over 30% of our total taxes collected by URA, as I mentioned. The manufactured value added export has now increased over 13% of our total exports. And the factories have grown from a mere 83 factories in 1986. We keep referring to 1986 as our base, the point of reference, so that we can track the progress we are making under the leadership of His Excellency President Yoweri Museveni. And now currently we are having over 8,000 factories in the country, and we continue to grow. We see that every other year we are adding over 30 factories.
Bahati commended the NRM government efforts under the leadership of President Museveni for building a strong foundation to increase value addition. Notably, this has been through a number of development initiatives, such as infrastructures geared towards industrial growth.
Over the last 3 decades, the NRM government has steadily established and build strong foundation to increase value addition and grow the industrial sector. These include investment in improving the business environment by increasing industrial support infrastructure such as roads, energy, that's power, information, communication, and technology to help power these industrial parks.
Africa Industrialization Day is celebrated every November 20th to raise a global awareness about the challenges faced by the continent with respect to industrialization. In Uganda, the commemoration will be held from 9th to 13th December under the theme of leveraging artificial intelligence and green industrialization to accelerate African structural transformation. Bahati says the theme of this year emphasizes the enormous potential of emerging technologies, especially artificial intelligence, to power African growth in green manufacturing.
The goal for commemorating the African Industrial Day is to raise awareness on the strides made to industrialize Uganda, but also the continent. We will also highlight the key interventions being implemented and the efforts to advance structural transformation of our country, to build synergies between policy, investment, and innovation.
John Baptista Humza, Church of Uganda Family TV News at 8.